Have you ever heard a story so haunting that it stays with you forever? One where guilt takes shape, nature turns vengeful, and the supernatural weaves through every moment. Welcome to the Rime of the Ancient Mariner, where a sailor's fateful act unleashes a curse that defies death itself. Today on Legends Reimagined, we bring this timeless tale back to life with AI, unraveling its mysteries and exploring its chilling supernatural elements. Prepare to enter a world of omens, ghostly ships, and eternal redemption. Let's begin. The story begins on a calm sea, with a ship full of hopeful sailors. Their journey was blessed by an unexpected visitor. A magnificent albatross. To them, it wasn't just a bird. It was a guide, a beacon through icy, treacherous waters. But then, the mariner, without reason or warning, killed the albatross. An act that shattered their fragile harmony with nature. And that's when the supernatural began to take hold. The winds died. The sea turned into a lifeless, glassy expanse. The sailors, once filled with joy, began to waste away, their lives bound to the mariner's inexplicable crime. As punishment, they hung the albatross around his neck, a grim reminder of his guilt. Then came the turning point, the ghost ship. Through the shimmering heat of the endless ocean, the mariner saw a spectral vessel drifting toward them. On board were two figures, death and life in death, gambling for the sailors' fates. With a single roll of the dice, the mariner was condemned to a fate worse than death. Eternal life, burdened by his guilt and the horrors of what was to come. The crew didn't escape their curse either. One by one they fell dead where they stood. But their deaths weren't peaceful. Their souls, described as leaving their bodies like a whiz of my crossbow, filled the air with an unnatural, haunting energy. The mariner was left utterly alone, trapped on a ghostly ship surrounded by the unblinking eyes of the dead. But the supernatural wasn't done with him yet. One night, as he gazed into the sea, he saw strange, glowing creatures writhing in the water. Sea snakes, otherworldly in their beauty. And something stirred within him. He blessed them, unknowing, and that single act of grace broke part of his curse. The albatross fell from his neck, and the mariner felt a faint glimmer of hope. But redemption in this tale isn't straightforward. Even as he escaped the dead calm of the sea, his journey was marked by visions and unearthly phenomena. Ghostly voices spoke, steering the ship with unseen hands. The mariner returned to land, but his life was forever changed. The curse had one last demand. He must wander the world, telling his tale to anyone who would listen.